So LALIQUE is a house that I really enjoy, especially the fragrances Ombre Noire and all the flankers. Now, there are fragrances that I've been wanting to pick up from this house, and I haven't. Those fragrances are LALIQUE Hommage à l'Homme Voyageur, which came out in 2014, and also LALIQUE Ombre Noire. So I actually ended up getting those two fragrances blind. I had never smelled them before. One was through a seller who had bought it, didn't want it anymore. I think they only had a few sprays sprayed. And then the LALIQUE Hommage à l'Homme Voyageur is brand new, that I found online for about $38 to $40 for the bottle. Now, as I said, these are blind buys, and I have not smelled this one. This one is open. I haven't opened it up yet, the Ombre Noire. But I feel like this one is discontinued or is no longer available. And then this one was never really released. It was a Middle Eastern market release, I believe, and finally ended up at discounters. So here I am, have them blind, and I'm going to tell you all about them and my first impressions coming right up. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews, and as I said, today it's all about LALIQUE Hommage à l'Homme Voyageur, and also LALIQUE Ombre Noire. Two fragrances that were very difficult for me to find, although Ombre Noire was much more difficult than à l'Homme Voyageur, but because I feel like that's being discontinued or not really available, I wanted to make sure I get them. These are blind. But if this is your first time tuning into my channel and you love watching fragrance reviews, finding out about new fragrances, discovering new brands, and of course participating in giveaways and still haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button below and also click the bell so you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. So here we are. Now, I had originally purchased LALIQUE Hommage à l'Homme, the original, and I featured this one in a video focusing on violet leaf in the notes. This one has violet as a flower and also the leaf, so if you're curious about that, go check it out. But LALIQUE Hommage à l'Homme Voyageur is a flanker to this one, and as I said, this one seemed like it wasn't readily available, and I was scared that I would never get a chance to test it out, so I ended up buying this, and I bought it from Fragrance X. I believe that's where I got it from, and I do have a link to Fragrance X if you're curious to pick this one up. Again, LALIQUE is a house that is known for plateware and crystals and things like that, and they have a fragrance division, and of course they launch fragrances. And this one came out in 2014, and as I said, it was under $40, so it's a great price for a fragrance that focuses on patchouli from what I hear. And the perfumer here is Michel Almairac. I've mentioned him before. He does fragrances for Parlez-moi de Parfum, and he did this creation with another perfumer by the name of Mylene Alran. I think that's her name. This is a eau de toilette concentration. So let's go ahead and open it up. Blind buy. This is the fragrance out of these two. This one came out before Ombre Noire. And so, according to my research on notes, this is completely different than this one. As I said, this is focusing on violet leaves. This one is more about patchouli with some other notes. I think there's vetiver in here as well. Now, I like this packaging. It's really classy, and I like it when they kind of combine the color of the box. Inside, they don't make it white, which gives it a little more sophistication and classiness to it. And here's the bottle right here. Both sides have the information on it, so I guess both sides on this one as well. So it's a flanker of the original, and I don't know if this did very well or not, but this one has notes of patchouli, vetiver, papyrus. There goes that papyrus again, and I was talking about papyrus earlier in the week when I did the video, the Le Labo Santal 33, Louis Vuitton, Alhazard, and also that Dunhill Century video. So let's see how it smells in here. But this one also has, as I said, patchouli, vetiver, papyrus, Oakmoss, Cardamom, Bergamot, amber, vanilla. Sounds like a very classy masculine offering, and we should find out. First spray, never smelled it before. Definitely patchouli. I like that about it. The vetiver is really nice in here. There is that papyrus in the background. Oh, the cardamom really pops as well. This is great though. This is really, really great. It's a patchouli that's earthy, but not like, let's say, for example, the psychedelic, which is really, really like earthy, like deep inside the roots of earth. This one seems like the patchouli has been refined and it's toned down. The earthiness and the rooty earthiness of the patchouli that I get from the psychedelic is not here. It's also nicely meshed with the vetiver. There's that earthy, weedy kind of dark, inky kind of a vetiver in here, along with that papyrus, which is also kind of a spicy, earthy, herbaceous kind of a grassy note, which is really cool. This is a winner, definitely a winner. Sad that I can't find it readily, but definitely this is wonderful. Totally different than the original LALIQUE Hommage à la Homme, but both of them are definitely classy and masculine. Definitely worth around $40 for this, guys. Definitely an awesome release. Very, very classy, very masculine. Going back to that patchouli once again. The patchouli in here, as I was saying, it doesn't seem like, or it doesn't feel or experience like the one in Dubreuil psychedelic. The patchouli here seems to be not as chocolatey or chocolate cakey as the psychedelic is. There's no that thick denseness about it. This one also kind of is classy, that the notes are pretty hefty, but they're not like weighty, if that makes sense. So you can wear this kind of like more beefier fragrance, even though it's an eau de toilette, and I don't know how it's going to wear when I wear it on skin. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and spray some on me to see how it dries down. But I feel like this one can be worn day and night, work and going out, because it is patchouli and vetiver. Quite lovely. Wow, on my skin, more of that papyrus pops through along with the vetiver. That's interesting. It's more patchouli on the strip, but for me, on me, it's more about the vetiver and papyrus. Patchouli is more in the background. Very, very unique. Really lovely. This is a great value for about 40 bucks. I'm digging it, and I'm glad I picked that one up, because there was a time that I had not done a lot of sampling of this house except for the LALIQUE Encre Noire fragrances. And finally, I have a collection of a lot of their fragrances, and I think they offer up some great, great men's, signature level fragrances. Because I know LALIQUE has a lot of like their exclusive and private type of collections. I think they have like 3 or 4 different ones, so many of them. But in their signature collection for men, I feel like they have some solid releases. So anyway, I'm happy with this one. This will be great to wear and put to use, and great perfumer as well, Michel Almairac, who you learned recently that he created the fragrance Fahrenheit back in the late 80s. Alright, so that's LALIQUE Hommage à la Homme Voyageur from 2014. As I said, I picked it up for just under $40. A great deal for that. If you like patchouli, if you like vetiver, papyrus, cardamom is also pretty prominent there. Definitely get that one. So the next one is the Ombre Noire. This one's the one that I'm really anticipating. I haven't smelled it yet. This one was very exciting when it was first launched in 2017. It was very hard to pick up. Very hard to pick up. It was like a exclusive Middle Eastern release. In fact, I checked in Paris, because LALIQUE is from France, Paris, and they didn't have it there. The couple times I was looking for it. By the time like 2019 rolled around, I kind of got burnt out looking for it. But I think around 2018 it was readily available at discounters. But I think around that time I was kind of like, you know what? If I'm not going to be able to get it easily, I'm not going to go after it. Then a bunch of reviewers, were able to get them from discounters, and they put out their reviews, and I decided to just hold off. But I ended up getting this from someone at $55 for 100 ml. So let's see how it is. It is used. I haven't opened it up yet, so hopefully it's not going to be like a lie and they did, gave me a, half the or less juice than I was promised, because they said they only sprayed a few sprays. Now this is a 2017 launch. It's I did find it online for about $80, but as I said, I picked it up for about $55. This is EDP Eau de Parfum concentration, and then perfumer here is Karine Dubreuil. I think that's how you say her last name. So again, it's classy. I like that about this. Dark packaging, dark in interior. It does have the word noir in it. Of course, it's going to be a dark theme. Let's see. And that's, okay, I guess I got the correct amount of juice. That's the bottle right there. I like the bottle, but it seems a little, I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of the bottle. I guess there's some hefty classiness about it, but I feel like the label seems a little off. It doesn't seem like it's perfectly lined up. I don't have my glasses on, but it seems a little off to me. Do you guys agree? What do you think? See what the label looks like. It's not centered to me, but I don't know. Hopefully it's not a fake. It does have a sticker on the bottom. Does this one have a sticker on the bottom? This one has a small sticker on the bottom, but this one definitely has the large sticker that I have that's also on my LALIQUE Ombre Noire fragrances. All three of them have that sticker on there. All right, let's spray this one. Okay, that's the new one. So with this one, what we have for notes are tobacco. Exciting. I love tobacco fragrances. Cognac. Yes. Is it going to smell like Raja's Enigma Creationy? I don't know. I haven't tried this one. This also has cinnamon, myrrh, papyrus. Once again, we got papyrus. Interesting that both of these fragrances have that note, and we've been speaking about papyrus and cypriol this week. Olibanum, cedar, mint, tonka, fig leaf. Very, very unique concoction. Fig leaf in an oriental style fragrance. We shall see how it smells. All right, I'm spraying a lot. Oh, definitely boozy. Wow. Okay. It does have some heft to it. I'm going to wear this one on me. I'm picking up the papyrus off the strip. Okay, it's definitely a lovely fragrance. I like it. Is it as good as like Bentley for Men Intense? It's different. I don't think this one has smokiness. And it has this unique twist, the green kind of twist with the mint and fig leaf. So that it's not available there. There's no incense here, and in Bentley for Men Intense this definitely has the incense, the smoky touches. So this one, to me, even though I'm connecting it or trying to see if it's similar to Bentley for Men Intense, I feel like this is going in a different direction. But as far as tobacco goes, it's quite nice. The cognac does remind me a little bit of Raja's Enigma Creationy, but they're nothing alike. This one doesn't smell like that fizzy Coca-Cola type ginger ale type smell that a lot of people say Raja's Enigma does smell like. But I quite like this. Out of the two right now, I'm digging more this one. But I don't hate this one. I enjoy it, and I gotta wear it and test it out to see how it performs and all that good stuff. But I feel like both of these are pretty good, and I'm glad that this is a full bottle. I just don't like the fact that the label is really like not centered. That kind of scares me if it's a legit bottle or not. What do you guys think? Have you tried this one? Are you familiar with it? And what are your thoughts about this fragrance? And also, what about LALIQUE Hommage à la Homme Voyageur? Have you tried this one? And what are your thoughts about it? And let me know also if you've tried this one as well, because this one is certainly worth it. Totally different than the original. Patchouli, Vetiver, Papyrus here. And this one is more violet leaf and violet flower, so very, very unique fragrances. Check out my violet leaf fragrances video where I featured this one if you like that note in fragrances. And if you don't know what violet leaf smells like, if you smelled Fahrenheit, the original, that one features violet leaf and also leather. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching this video today for LALIQUE Hommage à la Homme Voyageur first impressions, and also LALIQUE Ombre Noire. Are you familiar with these two fragrances? Do you own them? Do you like them? Or have you been wanting them? I think they're both definitely worth the money. Great quality, niche style designer fragrances. LALIQUE, after all, is a designer. They make tableware and crystals and all plateware and all that kind of stuff. But their perfume division is also definitely worth it. And I feel like what they release are not like conventional designers, and these definitely are not conventional smells. It's not typical department store Macy's counter, those kind of design. They're unique, and I like that about them, and that's why this house is definitely worth it. And if you like designers, you want to stick with designers, but you want to kind of have a niche style smell, these definitely are worth it. Go check them out. And also, that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions or comments, please do list below. Otherwise, please like this video, please share it, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.